Everybody, welcome back to my channel. This is Strawberryfieldstarot. I'm Mars, and I'm going to be doing a reading today about a specific question about manifestation. And we're just kind of asking the cards, like, why. So this person wants to know why a manifestation doesn't work quite the way it's in the realm of what they were manifesting, but it kind of turned out a little bit opposite of what they wanted, but it was very connected to specifics, okay? And so we'll just go with that and keep it general. All right, so these cards have been pre-shuffled because I'm trying. Okay, so the first one out is the Empress. Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded. Luxurious or abundant resources. So right off the bat, Spirit is telling you, obviously, you've got that power. You've done something. You've put some kind of energy out there. The Empress is very much about sort of like, it's definitely, one book I read and said it's like being your own fairy godmother. Not to steal anybody's work, but there's so many different interpretations, but I really love that interpretation. So that really is, she's very much a part of creating your own reality. She's also the queen in the tarot. I like, of all tarot, she's a major arcana. That's a major divine feminine coming up, and right away she's saying that there's something about being softer in approach, okay? And then you're getting the Seven of Wands. Stand up for what you believe in. Have confidence and claim your personal power. There's another personal power card there. Okay, so already Spirit is really seeing what this question is about. And then the Three of Wands is making plans. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the next step. Optimistic plans that turn out as expected. Okay, so there's something in this, whatever it is, there's a little bit of a question mark in this person's mind. So obviously the universe is already working with you about making these plans, standing up for what you believe in. This is kind of a travel card too, but I love that this specific, these are angels representing the arcana. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Time to take the optimistic plans that turn out as expected. Okay, right away. Okay, let's just see what all we get. Okay, so then the Six of Pentacles. Material needs are getting fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. So I don't, and I know this person knows, but there's a really huge part of anybody that's in a manifestation, and that's however it shows up. There's a lot of different ways. There's a lot of modalities for manifesting. There's a lot of different beliefs about manifesting. But this one is another one, is, well, not another one, but we're talking about standing in your, that you have the power here, but something with the Empress, she's nurturing, she's motherly, so this is going to be a little bit about, I'm hearing intentions. I just love these little notes on these cards. They're fairly new. Material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways. Acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. Okay, so back to the manifestation thing. That gratitude is super important, and I'm already seeing that, and I've been reminded of this too, that sometimes when we're really kind of focusing on a certain manifestation, or we're just learning it, or we're just getting into what that means and changing your own 3D reality, using, you know, moving energy, and however you do that, whether it's meditation, it's prayer, it's how each person, whatever they do. So anyway, it's just something about gratitude as part of it. Sorry, I keep going into these and I'm trying to get them all out so I can put the whole picture together with an answer. So the 8 of Michael, you can be free. I believe this is swords, 8 of swords. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. I really think this has something to do with, you can believe whatever you want about manifestation, but we do have the universe, we have source, we have that, whatever your higher power is, and you know, you can kind of believe whatever you want, but if you are a manifester, then you're obviously believing in something. Well, not obviously, but most manifestors believe in that higher power, and they believe in the universe. They believe in co-creating with the universe. And so this is a stress card. It's kind of, you know, it's that bondage that you can easily break away from, okay? And making that courageous change in your situation, taking a courageous step to change something about it. You're getting the Ace of Pentacles. It's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, and support. A change in job or a promotion. Okay. That's interesting for the specific question I was asked, because it was about a work situation. So something, and something did change. Pretty drastically, but again, on the lines of where this person was going with it, but not exactly. And again, that's back to trusting the universe. We put our manifestations out there, and personally, I'm a believer that you put it out there and you let it go. If you're a different kind of manifester of that, like repetitive, like every day you do your affirmations, you know, you stay on it, you stay in meditation or whatever it is that connects you to that, however it is, the things that you do to make that happen. But there is still that kind of Buddhist non-attachment belief that I have, that sometimes things will shift and move in a way that you didn't quite expect, because, you know, we think about, like, me personally, okay, thinking about moving to another state. This is where I want to be, this is where I want to live, this is what I want to have, this is what I want my life to look like. And I'm starting from this point in time that I'm at now, and, you know, so here's now, here's my dream life, picturing how I want it to be, right? And instead of just trusting that the universe is going to move around that and get me from, you know, here to here, this is exactly what I'm doing. Well, first I got to do this, then I got to do that. Oh, well, I have to think about that. Then I need to do this. Oh, okay, okay. And then once I do this, oh, no, wait a minute. I have to do, so now I have to do this. And the more that you start adding things on how to get to A to B, the more you're complicating the situation. Because let me tell you something, this is still going to happen. But not only is it going to happen, but you're thinking it's going to look like this, and then it ends up looking like that. You know what I mean? And these two symbols together, by the way, the triangles, that's sort of everything. That is source. That's the power we draw from. So that's just an example of the Buddha's non-attachment. It's just, you know, trusting that you're here and your dreams are here and you're already there. You're just in this sort of holding pattern, okay? The fact that it shows up, again, the fact that it shows up differently, it is, I think, the part that a lot of people get hung up on with that, okay? All right, let's go more into the specific manifestation. Okay, so Ace of Pentacles, you need to, there's something here, like you're on your right path, you've got that power, you're a little bit stressed about this certain situation because it kind of didn't turn out, but was there love behind your question? Was there a generous spirit and a grateful spirit behind, not the question, but really what you are manifesting, okay? And now we're moving into starting over, a new beginning. It's also, it's an ace, so that's a success card. And then it goes right into the, these are close in color with the light. The King of Ariel, successful, stable, accomplished, powerful. It's interesting. Ace of Pentacles to the King of Pentacles. Your plans are working out very well. Professional and financial success. Using resources wisely. Okay, and when we say resources and pentacles, it's not just like money. It's home, it's support, it's kind of your 3D world, what you have in your 3D world to create something, okay? And then moving out of that, especially with the Empress over here and the Seven of Swords and Three Pentacles, then you have the resources within, okay? So Ace of Pentacles to King of Pentacles means that you're going to succeed in whatever end you're trying to accomplish. I do believe that you probably need to be more focused or more clear and focused about, instead of specific peoples and situations, what is it you really want? What are you really after? For you to change your 3D world to look the way you want it. Does it really have to do with people and work situations and things like that? Or is it something about like an emotional thing for yourself, or an emotional fulfillment for yourself? So King of Pentacles, and then you're going right into Three of Pentacles, which is, you know, working with people. Again, that's another work card, so definitely seeing it. Do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors. Again, you're getting all of these, you know, being successful at work. So that's not the problem, is the job. So if it's the people you're dealing with, then there's something about your perspective, about looking at it a different way, that needs to change. Do what you love, a time of great personal growth in your career or artistic endeavors, working with others in a cooperative manner. Wow. So again, and that's coming down from the Six of Pentacles, being generous, being, you know, your intention is really important with this. I'm not, this isn't all just personal things. This is just stuff that I'm hearing from the way these cards are falling, okay? And then you go into the Two of Pentacles, which the Archangel is Ariel. These are all Archangels, by the way. So you've got Gabriel, Michael, and Ariel showing up so far. A lot of Ariel. So I would look up Ariel and what that's, the Archangel Ariel, and maybe read a little bit about that, and there may be some answers in that for you. It's important to have balanced working multiple jobs or projects at once, making work fun. It's really coming back to you, to your question. It's how, regardless of who you are on the food chain, right? it's about you and it's about your perspective. And often manifestation starts within before it starts showing up without. So there's definitely something to do with that. Okay. And they're getting the King of Wands, a lot of passion, generous, inspirational, dramatic, driven. Okay, I can see that over here. A lot of power in what you're doing. I think this person hopefully already knows to be careful when you start gaining power and you start seeing things come into your 3D that you manifested. Again, it's back to getting back to gratefulness and loving intentions, and you know, especially with other people. Everybody is the way they are for a reason. Sorry. Ah! Oh no, noise, distraction. Holy moly, like this person you're listening to is a little bit of a klutz. Okay, so then King of Wands, keep your eyes on the big picture. Well, not exactly, but it's a lot of what we've been talking about. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success and genuine concern for others. This whole thing has been telling you about this shift that happened, that didn't happen the way you wanted, and it had to do with other human beings. That again, it's calling you back to your heart, having that compassion and having that love for anyone around you, even difficult people. And that's because they do this 8 of Swords. They can cause us a lot of stress or whatever, but you know what, in focusing on those kinds of things, you're almost giving your power away. And this, starting with the Empress, really pulling your power back in, but then loosening up a little and letting the universe work its magic. It's Source has your back big time here. Okay. And then 5 of Pentacles, and that is another Gabriel. Wands, 5, or wait, sorry, did I say Pentacles? Did I call? No, that's King of Wands, and then 5 of Wands. And a challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. Wow, I mean, how many times is it going to say this in this reading? This is something about you, Corinth. Okay. And then, oh, finally, right at the end, decision. And I believe that is the Devil card. Release yourself from that which holds you back. A need to detox. Unnecessary worry based on lack of self-confidence. Okay. And there is also something that, as much as you manifest and believe in something, that's showing up here. There's either something a little bit toxic in you, within yourself, within your shadow self, that you need to work through. But that, and releasing that, needing to detox, that's what they're talking, that's what the Devil's all about, is mostly. He can fall differently in different situations. But that energy is basically breaking free from something, releasing something. And when we talk about manifestation, once you move out any kind of negative energy, you're opening up space for that positive energy to come in. Bottom of the deck. Okay, so you've got the 2 of Swords. It's your decision, for sure. It will be better if you just make a decision. Over analyzing a problem, find a compromise. This is all over this reading. It's something about you know, again, not having to have things look exactly the way you thought, and finding compromise, being generous, being loving, understanding other people, and being more forgiving. And then, yeah, see, Ten of Swords, that needs to, that, any kind of cycle of toxicity, even if it's little, can grow and infest you, and not you personally, but can infest us if we don't sort of identify it and, you know, deal with that part of our shadow selves. And again, then it all comes back. Who are you, and what do you really, really want? What do you want to feel? What do you want to be as a person, regardless of what you're seeing in your 3D right now? What is that? You haven't found it yet, I don't think. Okay, I'm sorry, it's things I'm hearing, but again, you need to take this with your own self and meditate and work on that, because this is about releasing the Ten of Swords, about or it's about I'm sorry, I'm going into Wands. This is about a painful cycle ending. A situation has ended and you are finally free. New opportunities for happiness will now follow. Put the past behind you. Okay, and then the King of Swords comes out with that Two of Swords and that Ten of Swords, and wisdom. And I don't know if these are focusing. I'm reading them so I can read them, but I also kind of want to show them to you. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity. A situation that calls for honest and open communication. Okay, and so these down here are kind of, bottom of the deck is sort of like an overall, and then the last one I'll take out in this line. Ooh, got the Lovers down there too. And again, the Lovers, we think that as divine love, which is true, but it is also about, it can be very much a reflection of our shadow selves, a connection within that's broken that we need to work on. Make choices from your heart. Deeply emotional commitments, and the power of love. Okay, so again, that's that power of love in yourself. I just because it was laying there, I had to, it wanted to show up, because I was only going to do 4 off the bottom with the overall, and then the divine guidance, the Archangel Sandalphon, I believe. I'm not sure if I've pronounced that wrong, please forgive me. The search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers, oh, it's the Hierophant, or friends. Okay, so I think you need to keep going, but I want you, as far as the question that was asked, to really think through that. Again, it's all coming back to you. Think through that manifestation, get more advice, and you can go back to manifesting whatever you want, but I think that the real question is, maybe you're rearranging the wrong areas of your life, or that there's something in you that's a little toxic, possibly not doing it out of love. And manifestation and love, man, that goes hand in hand. And that's not just love for you, that's love for everyone. And as much as we don't want to admit it, we're all connected, and you got to think about the hive, you know. So again, like other people, no matter where you go, we're going to be dealing with people and situations that are difficult, but this is really telling me as an answer to your question that you're needing to go more inward. Work on a little bit of shadow work, especially with that Lovers, because that Lovers sits like the Devil, and the Lovers, they're kind of again, they've been showing up a lot together lately, that yin and yang, and that's a lot about shadow work. So something within you, and then also going into being that grateful and loving everybody. It doesn't mean that you have to, everybody has to be your best friend, but you honestly have true love for others as human beings, as you know, and on top of that, with manifestation, you have work to do with yourself. You know, I'm saying two. There's a lot of inner stuff that you need to work on when you're doing manifestation, and it has to do with love, gratitude, kindness, being sweet, kind of is what I'm hearing. So I hope that helped. So, and anyone else that this may have resonated with that has questions about manifestations, I may be doing more general readings like this. So, but being this is going public, once again, if you do enjoy these messages, or if it resonated with you, or if you have a specific question that I can answer on this channel, please email me. I'm at strawberryfieldstarot@gmail.com. Super simple. Also down in my description box. And then back to, if you enjoyed the message, like, subscribe, share, all of that. So for the person that asked this question, anyone that's anybody that has listened to this, I just wish you like health and wealth and blessings on your journey, and I don't know, may all your dreams come true. And I wish peace and love, and I will see you all in the next one.